Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and I've got another battle video for you. So if you remember the PGBL, there was this team coached by In Vivid Color, the South Texas Sableyes, and this team is inspired by the team that he would often bring. And I'm facing Rosie, whose Twitch name was I Love Pokemon Eevee. So she was really wanting to try out her Rapidash in a battle. So I went ahead and said, let's go ahead and battle. So I'm going to lead with my Galvantula, as she leads with the Blissey. So I'm just going to go ahead, first turn set up Sticky Webs, and that's going to help me have the speed advantage. As she goes ahead, goes for the Defense Curl. So she's building up the physical bulk on her Blissey, which already has naturally super high special defense. I'm just going to go for the Thunder. I wanted to see what else she might do, as she just goes for a Defense Curl again. I was actually wondering if Blissey got Rollout, and that's actually what I was scouting out for. I didn't want to switch out and let something take a Rollout. That would be unnecessary. So now I'm going to go into my Clefable. And with my Clefable, I could easily set up Stealth Rocks if I need to, as she keeps going for Defense Curl. So here I get the Stealth Rocks up. That's really nice. It's going to help me, especially take on her Talonflame, which is still there. She's going to go for the Toxic, which really doesn't matter because this Clefable has Magic Guard, so it doesn't take any damage from Toxic Poison. I'm just going to go into Fortress anyway, because Fortress won't be Toxic either, and I could easily set up my Spikes and my Toxic Spikes. So I'm really working on setting up all of my hazards in the beginning of this battle, because I know if I can get all these hazards up, I could get a really clean sweep later on in the game. So now she's going to reveal her other move that she has, which happens to be Egg Bomb. So I'm not sure how many Pokemon usually run Egg Bomb. I know it's not really the most, like, the best attacking move, but I'm just going to go ahead, get my other set of Toxic Spikes up, as now she's going to go ahead, switch out as she realizes that her Blissey is not going to do much to my Fortress at all. So now she's going to bring out her Rapidash, and her Rapidash is going to take this series of entry hazards, going to take the Stealth Rocks, the Toxic Spikes, and now a Fortress can easily set up a layer of Spikes. So really, there's no reason for me to switch out. Fortress has done its job. If it gets taken out here, I'm fine with that. But she actually goes for the Bounce. I'm guessing she was probably expecting a switch here, as I just get up another layer of Spikes. And she told me this was her Trolley Rapidash. She has Poison Jab on it, Bounce. As you'll see the other moves soon. But yeah, she goes ahead and goes for the Bounce, as I just get up my final layer of Spikes. So this is really going well in my favor. I have got all the entry hazards that I could have possibly set up with this team, and her Rapidash is Toxic Poisoned and slowly losing health. So now she's going to go ahead, go for the Flame Charge, and get the speed boost. Get her speed back up to base speed, as I just go for a Volt Switch. Here I decided if I don't get knocked out, I could still switch into a Pokemon that would be better off bringing in. And I actually want to go into Pelipper so I can finally set up the Rain. And I think Pelipper's safe to come in here and set up the Rain. So now she's going to take some more poison damage, and she is at one little sliver of health. So now she's going to go for the Poison Jab to get some extra damage on my Pelipper, as I'm just going to U-turn out because I'm okay in this position. I can take it out with U-turn, and I can bring in my Swampert now. And Swampert's going to have a field day with this team. So the other move that my opponent had on her Rapidash was actually Fire Spin. So she said that this was her Trolley moveset Pokemon. She had Fire Spin to trap Pokemon, Bounce to be able to not take any damage, Poison Jab, that would poison the Pokemon, and Flame Charge, and that would give her Rapidash some speed boost. So here I can go into my Swampert as I do so, as she brings in her Tapu Lele. I don't have to worry about any priority moves. So this psychic terrain is going to help me out too. So I don't have to worry about Swampert taking any priority moves. Swampert is really fast in the rain, so I'm just going to Earthquake, and Earthquake destroys this Tapu Lele. So now Swampert is here. Swampert is ready to completely devastate this entire team. And the good thing is, my Pelipper actually has the Damp Rock, so this rain is actually going to be out here an extended period instead of the normal 5 turns. So this Swampert is here ready to wreak havoc on this team. Waterfall will take out this Crocodile, and luckily for me it wasn't an Intimidate Crocodile. Later on she said it was a Moxie Boost Crocodile. So yeah, so now this Porygon Z comes out. It's going to get some speed reduction. It's going to take some damage from Stealth Rocks and get poisoned from the Toxic Spikes and take some damage from the normal spikes. It's going to get a special attack boost with its download ability, but that's not going to matter. This Swampert can outspeed it, and it's going to completely destroy this Porygon Z. So this Swampert is still in a good position. There's not much that's going to outspeed Swampert in the rain. So now she's going to bring out her Blissey, and the same thing happens to Blissey. It loses some speed, takes some damage, gets toxic poisoned, and I'm pretty sure that Swampert can take this thing out pretty easily. So I just go for the Earthquake here, thinking that will take it out, because I know Blisseys aren't really the best physically defensively, but she ends up living with red HP, and she actually goes for the Soft Boiled here, because I guess she knew that if she had a chance, that would probably be the best. Egg Bomb wasn't going to be doing much to Swampert, and from this rate, Toxic isn't going to bring Swampert down low enough where anything could take it out. So her best bet was to try to get enough health back to stall out the rain, but she ends up stalling out her own Psychic Terrain. Well, that's not really going to matter, because her last Pokemon is Talonflame, and Talonflame is going to take a lot of Stealth Rocks damage. And now a Waterfall is going to be able to finish off the Talonflame. So basically we got a really nice Mega Swampert sweep right there. And that was really awesome. I can see why Invivid Color picked his team for the PGBL, because this team is very solid. It just completely devastated this entire team. So, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and stick around for some more Pokemon battle videos.